What's good, tribe? What's good, tribe? You know. So of course you seen in my last video I had the same thing going. Um, I posted a video. Well, welcome to the channel first and foremost. For those who don't know, my name is Bamisha Trotter. I'm a men's self-development coach. 2021 I had a stroke, and it prompted me to want to create the YouTube channel that you're currently watching. And 2021. Uh, the beginning of 2022, I started to create my program, I Become a Better Father program. It was my way of trying to give back, right? I've been a men's, I don't want to say self-development coach because I don't want, that's not what I would call it, but that's what I am. But I've been doing this for maybe the last 10, 15 years of my life. And one of the things that I hear a lot of people asking me is, the last couple of weeks is like, why? Like, why are you doing what you do? And you know, of course, posting on YouTube, I'm not making money doing this. I'm not like, I'm not selling, I'm not selling the most trendy thing. I don't have sounds. I'm not on any, I am on social media, but I post rarely. Like I post on Facebook more than anything because I have a lot of family on Facebook. But someone asked me about my program and I was like, yeah, cause in the description, you'll find the first module to my Become a Better Father program. And the question was, um, why give it away for free? I don't know how to answer those questions, man. Outside of saying, you don't know me and I don't know you. You don't, right? This is the thing that I am just like madly hung up on the last year or two. All the coaches, especially on Instagram, who have these programs or have these courses or have these books or whatever the hell they have, right? You talk to them and say, hey man, tell me about your program. And they give you these very vague, very wide based statements, and you can never pinpoint what they're talking about. Or those people who do have those done for you programs, those are liars. Anyone who has a done for you any damn thing, don't buy it. Trust me. It's because a done for you means is a cutout of everything else that everyone else does. Excuse me. So that whole done for thing, that whole done for you shit is a bunch of lies. But one of the things I've been like really hung up on in the last couple of years is how when you ask these course creators, right? 'Cause they're all liars, right? 99% of them anyway. About their programs, they don't give you any information. Like they don't tell you nothing about it, right? So in the description box of this video and every other video, you will find the first module to my Become a Better Father program, right? And oftentimes in videos, you'll see me either read from it, we'll be talking about it. Like this is not one of those videos I'm just breaking down the beauty of, or not the beauty, the beauty of being transparent about my program. And I think people will buy a program or a course or an ebook if they knew what they was getting, man. Like if I gotta buy something in a black box and I just gotta wish that it's good, I'm not finna buy it. If I have the money to just spend, it's no big deal, and I'm just whatever, then I might. But most people don't have the kind of money to spend on some of these courses. These prices are outrageous. You will never find anything that I sell ever more than maybe $500, right? Ever. Now I did a whole video about that. That's to me is wild. Like people barely got money to buy eggs. Like I just think that's wild. Now, of course, you'll say, well, get a high ticket, create a high ticket offer, and then you can make more money. That could be said. That could actually be something you can actually. Hold on. Hey, love.
You have a good day so far today?
That was my daughter, my grandbaby. Um,
The what?
hello.
The party. What party? They're both getting ready to have surgery.
So I'm back, y'all. That was just my neighbors,
Hi.
and of course my daughter, my granddaughter called.
Are you watching
Um,
this, Rachel?
but my point is that if you have a course, right, and someone says, hey, because one guy I bought his course, and of course it was like 3 grand, right? It was worth every dime. It was worth every dime. Matter of fact, I'd have bought two more if I had the money to buy it. Um, but when I asked him about his course, he said, "Hey, well, let me send you the information." He sent me some information, and that actually what prompted me to want to buy it, right? So when I hear people say things like, "Well, why give it away for free?" Well, like, you don't know me, right? And I think, you want to build that no like and trust, that no like and trust factor. It takes people to, be able to say, okay, well, you know, I, I see what you're trying to do. I understand. Let me go ahead and make the investment, right? And of course, like I said earlier, um, I will never, ever, ever, ever sell a course over $500 ever, ever. I did a video about that. But to answer the question, right? I just, I don't understand. Those people who have courses or who have programs or who have ebooks, and you go to ask questions about them, and they're just very vague about it. And I think a lot of times these people they haven't, they've bought these courses themselves. They didn't create these courses. They didn't create the ebooks. They didn't write these things themselves. I actually wrote and created my own course, so I don't mind sharing my information. I don't mind sharing what I know. And then the beautiful thing about that is, then you get to go, okay, this isn't. Then you get to, well, the idea is you can say, you know what, this is trash. I don't like it. Or you can say, you know what, I really do like this. Let me make the further commitment and get the whole thing right. But allowing people I think the fear is, especially with a lot of these course creators, the fear is they don't want you to go no, right? They want to feed you all the BS lies and, oh, how great it is, and oh, it's not about the price, it's about the commitment to changing yourself. And no, it's about the price, right? Again, people can't afford eggs, so it's the price matters. Now, if you're talking, oh, a bit my tongue, if you're talking, you know several $1,000s, you know, then yeah, the price matters. But the price matters either way, right? What if I don't want to buy it because I don't think it's gonna be valuable. Nothing you said in your video is valuable. You don't come off as someone who knows what they're talking about is valuable. Not really feeling like I want to commit, right? I think you should. I think you should be able to, especially, especially if you're someone who's going to spend several grand on any damn thing. I want to know what I'm getting. I think that's a very reasonable thing, right? You don't just go commit to a vehicle you've never seen, you've never driven, you don't know nothing about, the color of it. It's, yeah, just trust me. That's not gonna happen. 2025, no, get real. But I don't mind. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? What was I saying? But anyway, I don't think I forget what I was saying. But the point is that um, I want you to feel comfortable enough to go, you know what? I like this. I don't like this. This is great. This is not great, right? And I think when you talk to those course creators, I keep doing this because like a lot of people they buy these done for you courses. So the course is like how to live a happy life. Like, like what? I don't think it really solves a problem, right? It doesn't really speak to anybody's particular pain point. How to live a happy life? What does that even mean? Or how to live a successful life? What are you talking about, right? Because that could be anything for anyone at any point in time. Um, but I think that a lot of people, would will be okay committing to a thing if one, it didn't break them. Like as long as it's not gonna break me, I don't mind committing to it. And then two, like a lot of people want things that's gonna be quick fix. I have to admit to you something. My program is not that. It's not a quick fix. Like becoming a better father, it's not something you do in 7 easy steps. It's not that kind of thing, right? Becoming a better father is a lifelong process because you're a father forever. Even if you don't want to be, you're a father forever, right? Your children are gonna be around forever. You're gonna be a father forever. Like my babies are all, my babies in their late 20s, right? Mid to late 20s. They are still asking like parent, like adult child questions. Like, hey, how do I do this? They go to my wife all the time. Hey, mom, how do I do this? Hey, mom, tell me about this. Because they're still our children, right? So, um, my program isn't something you do in 6 weeks. It's not. And unfortunately, if you're someone who can't commit a lifetime of trying to become an absolute beast at being a parent, don't buy my program. Don't even look at it. Don't do the free download. Don't do none of that. Because your child, no matter how old they are, no matter what they go through in their life, they're going to always, always, always need the structure and discipline of a good father. So this is not a 7-step process. You're not going to get 3 easy. None of that. None of that. This is a whole year thing. Well, it's actually a whole lifetime thing. But you're looking at doing this forever because you want to make sure that. So let's say you're a father of 3 children. You have 2 now, and then you have 1 later on. Like, oh, do I use the same 7 steps? It's not that kind of process. Being a good father is a lifelong thing. It's something you do forever, every single day. Um, so if you're someone who's like, I don't know, I don't have a lot of time, don't do it. Don't commit to my thing. Don't get the free downloads in the description box. Don't do that because it's not gonna work for you. Don't don't get the free battle book in the description. Don't do that. Don't go to my stand. Don't do none of those things. Matter of fact, leave the channel because it's right. You want to become a better father. You want to actually put the work in to be a father that your child or children can look up to long term, right? It's going to be a long, long process because the idea is becoming a better father. I talk about this in my program. Is number one, understanding your role as a father. That's the first lesson. Lesson 1 is understanding your role as a father, right? Um, and then lesson 2, this is all in the same module, just in the description. Lesson 2 is about emotional intelligence and self-control. If you're a man who lacks self-control and you're trying to figure out how to control yourself and at the same time teach that to your children, that's an adventure y'all both can take on, right? So again, this could be, this isn't a 7-step process. This is something you do forever. And again, if you, one more time, I'm going to say this in the description box. Download the free PDF, both of them, and I think it's a tremendous amount of value, absolutely transformational for those of you who actually download the book or the first module and go through the lessons. You're gonna find it to be very helpful. I just, I want y'all to know that I'm not here to just make money. Like I truly want y'all to know that as a man and as a father. As a man, a husband, and as a father, right? The calling on your life that God put on your life, the calling is larger than just the surface part of what you have to do, right? And as a father, you can be anything. Some days as a father, I am just a statue. I am here solely as somebody to just look good, right? Some days I'm a counselor. Most days I'm talking shit. Like you're like as a father, you may cover the gambit of things that need to take place, right? I need to be the teacher sometimes. I need to be somebody who's nurturing. I need to be loving. I might need to be just an ear, right? So, but those are things that you learn as you progress in life. I'm 48 years old. If you're in your early 20s, early 30s, you may not be there yet. Man, how do you get to that point? That's why this isn't a three to 7-step process. I love. That's why it's not a 3 to 7 step process. It's something that you learn and you grow and you develop over your years of being a father. So, again, if you're someone who, really wants to commit to it, in the description is the first module. It's gonna be transformational. I promise you. You apply the lessons, go through the book, apply the lessons, and really do the work. It will definitely transform your life. I'm not done yet, love.
Oh.
That's my wife.
Can you put on pause for a minute?
I can't put it on pause. Give me a second, y'all. But again, this is not a and I'm back. This is not a 3 to 7 step process. You're actually going to commit to fully becoming a better father. Now, the beautiful thing about my lessons, it's 5 modules, 50 lessons. The lessons isn't just about being a better father. Lesson 2 is about emotional intelligence, right? So if you're someone who lacks or who struggles with understanding your own emotions, how to regulate your emotions, um, what they even mean, how to uh, um, how to manage them, right? Um, um, Understand that aspect of your life as a man translate to being more emotionally available for your children, right? So this my program isn't just about being a better father. It helps you become a better man. Now, that translate also into, like, if you are someone who's into business and you may struggle with having conversations that you know um, go a little deeper than most conversations, right? You don't really feel comfortable, right? Understanding, having that EQ, that emotional intelligence, having that EQ, you can make, you know, basic conversations a little easier because now you know how to navigate the feeling of when you're feeling uncomfortable, right? Again, get the module, the first module to my program in the description, and get my battle book journal. That's also in the description. My goal with this channel, man, is to make sure that I actually transform lives. That's what it's about, right? I actually truly want to transform lives. And if I do that one person at a time, I am succeeding. If every month, one person, one of you, is transformed by something I say, something I have, something I've done, any of my programs, any other resources I have, any ebooks that come up, and it somehow has transformed your life, but you never say nothing, but it's transformed your life still, I've done my job. Literally, I've done my job. I've actually done what I set out to do. Um, and I do want the best for y'all, man. A lot of people come on YouTube and they don't give you real. They don't tell you what's up in their life. Right? I'm a 40-year-old black man, um, and I have 3 amazing children, grandchild, well, and just want to make sure that there are other men who are struggling. You know, have someone who has an ear. That's all. I'm on tribe. I think that's it, man. Oh, I don't do this in every video, but I may start. I may not. I don't really like it. But like and subscribe. Or don't. However you feel. But I'm out. Peace.